Biafra. Na me onuzo ke Biafra me rani onuzo ke Biafra na me rani onuzo ke Biafra me rani onuzo ke Biafra Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. You find a channel, na merani, biko godo, onyolu welo mono, aya. Na merani no, onyolu welo mono, onyo. Chai. Chukwu kikele, anina bogi, The time is now, we want to go. Remember your promises. Na me onuzo ke Biafra me rani onuzo ke Biafra na me rani onuzo ke Biafra me rani onuzo ke Biafra Ndiro marani buruburu anachi wepunda anyi n'ike shaka They are holding our lead Mazina Bika Now is Prime Minister Mazin Simoni We shall rise and defend our land The land of rising sun is our hope Yogi Bikonu Sitende music kame Iwele yo Mehabe na onye wanyi be onuzo ke Biafra Na me onuzo ke Biafra me rani onuzo ke Biafra na me rani onuzo ke Biafra me rani onuzo ke Biafra Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. You find a channel, na merani, biko godo, onyolu welo mono, aya. Na merani no, onyolu welo mono, yo yo yo. Chai chai. Chukwu kikele anina bogi. The time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na me oh, onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me na me rani onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me. Na me oh onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me na me rani onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me. Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. Try. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. Try. You find a channel, na merani biko kodo onyolu welo mono aya na merani no onyolu welo mono onyo yo chai chukwu kikele anina bogi the time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na me oh onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me na me rani onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me. Ndiroma na me oh onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me na me rani onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me. Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. Try. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. Try. You find a channel, na merani biko kodo onyolu welo mono aya na merani no onyolu welo mono onyo yo chai chukwu kikele anina bogi the time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na me oh onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra na me rani onuzo kebiafra me rani onuzo kebiafra me. Shut up. Yeah. Oh, they are holding our lead. Mazin Africa. Now is Prime Minister. Mazin Simon. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our hope.
have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our prayers shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by your enlightenment. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
We observe a minute silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. We mourn our heroes past, we celebrate them as we continue to keep the flag flying above sea level until Biafra is fully liberated and our sovereignty restored and our recognition is achieved. Thank you to everyone. And as you see on the screen, this is a protest. Biafrans protest in Washington, D.C. Finland and Nigeria government should free Biafran leaders. BRJ urge all Biafrans in America to join the massive protests in Washington, D.C. for our Biafran leaders. They committed no crimes, rather speaking for the survival of our people massacred by the Islamic jihadist terrorists. And Biafra independence needs recognition. Date Friday, July 25, 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Washington time. Venue Finland Embassy, 3301 Massachusetts Avenue, NW, Washington, D.C. 20008. Be there and be part of this historic protest. I bring you warm greetings from my location to everyone. And this broadcast or program is just centered on the many lies of the accountability group of 2025 in BRGIE. And for those of you that will watch this program later or will need to cut out, start cutting out from minute 22. Yes. We salute our leaders who have paid the price of Biafra and all our heroes and those that are paying as we continue to fight on. So share and like this program, and you will need to invite many people to hear what I will be doing this night. It may be morning and afternoon and evening in your time, and it may be midnight, like in Biafra land, it's about midnight. But here in the first 15 minutes, we see 200 people available watching on all platforms. So if it was earlier than this, many people would have keyed in. But you all will watch later on when you come across the program. This is the available time for me based on my location. So I salute all of you. All right. I've watched and listened and kept quiet on many of the propaganda and blackmails and slanders that has been pushed out to the media in recent days. And today, I'm going to be pinpointing things from the bylaws because they have been shouting bylaws, 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 bylaws. And it is the same bylaws that I'm going to go into tonight. I salute all of you. So let us go. And when you want to cut this program from where I am opening the book, open it from minute 24 of this program. Minute 24 of this program. That is where you will go. All right, let us go. Now, they have told many of you, according to the accountability group, that PM sent message to Sonny to go and quench fire in the media. And then I asked a pertinent question. Which fire did Sonny set in the media? Sonny did not set any fire in the media. The people that have set fire in the media is Minister Emma, Minister Chioma, Minister Okioma, Minister Sam, Minister Ruby, Minister Obi, Minister Vam Vam Vam. These are the Minister Zubike. These are the people that have set Minister Joy Erobi. These are the people that have set the media on fire for the past weeks. And they started with doing what? Vote of no confidence letter, which they purportedly brought out from European area of Biafrans. The next one is to come out to the fundraising and announce we are destroying the website. We are taking over the website. We want to be in control. We want to change account and be in control. The next one is after they did that, they still came back again and said, PM said they should return the website back to the way it was and restore everything. Up till today, they have not done it all. But they have written the memo and pushed the memo out there that PM said they should return the website back to the way it was. Till today, they have not returned it back, according to them. But it was PM say, PM say, PM say. Till today, as we speak, they have not returned it back or the way PM said, according to them, the way it was. So. The next letter was, we had meeting with APM, and APM agreed that we should now put two buttons on the website. One you call old account, another one you call new account. All lies. You all heard from APM. APM came out and debunked. I said, yes, I had meeting with you people, but there was no agreement of me agreeing that the website of the Biafran people will have two buttons: one, old account; two, new account. Never. Because we cannot have such to happen. First, you did not obey the instruction that you came and told Biafra people with memo that PM say return it back the way it was. You did not obey that one. Now you drag a PM to a meeting. After discussing, he still disagreed with you. Go and put everything back the way it was. Then you guys came back, write another memo and say he agreed that we should put two buttons on the website. APM has said, I did not agree to that. I did not consent. I don't know what they're talking about. See, now Biafrans are still telling you guys, return the website back the way it was. The next one was for you to sit down and see them write another memo, write another letter, and say they suspend the office of PM, which was acted upon by the APM. Understand something? The office of the APM is not an office for the finance minister. The office of the APM is not an office for the finance minister. Finance minister's office is the finance minister. So that office of APM, he is acting on behalf of the PM. It's just like he's coming to deliver messages so that office wouldn't be vacant. There must be a leader. So he's acting instead of PM. So when you say you have come out and then say you are suspending or sacking that person or that office, it is PM that you're talking to, the office of the PM. Because that person that you was there to act on his behalf, he has his own office, and his own office is the finance minister's office. So he has nothing to do with that office that you say you're sacking. He was representing PM. He was standing there to fill the gap for PM. And when you look at the bylaws makes you to understand that the acting prime minister continues to function in capacity of the PM until the PM returns. So for as long as the PM is not here, the acting prime minister acts in his capacity according to the ethics of how he got to be. So any letter that you're pushing out there, writing, it is the office of the PM that you're addressing, not the office of the finance minister, because the finance minister is the one acting in that office instead of the PM. Where did you get all these letters and all these memos thrown into the media? Was it from Sonny? All this announcement that I just told you now, did it come from Sonny? Did it come from APM? Did it come from the finance minister? No. It still came from Emma and the rest of his groups. A few days ago, they were on the media pronouncing again with their mouth that they are dismembering the office of APM and they are sacking the APM who is acting in the office of the prime minister. Who did that and where are all those coming from? In the media, it is coming from Emma. Have you seen APM done anything? Have you seen Minister Sonny done anything? No. So when you now hear, you also saw another letter and another video from Ruby Nadi when she came out and started telling you people that there was article of incorporation of the registration of Brgie, and they had many people inside, and then APM now made himself president, that before PM was president, and that she was not there, she did not know anything, but she ended up implicating herself. Who did all these videos? Is it Sonny? So ask them. As they say, they delivered message to you people that PM say Sonny should come and quench the fire in the media. Sonny should come and stop the propaganda and the blackmail in the media. I want to ask, have you seen Sonny do any propaganda and blackmail and slander in the media? The people that are doing it is Emma Widajare, Remedios, Adarama, Biafra Unite, and all their groups. These are the people that are doing it too. So they have not come out to appear in a video to address you people on any of these things. So there has been a way, just watching to see where they will shoot themselves on the leg. And they have finally shot themselves on the leg. Now, One mistake you people make is that even if you have the opportunity to speak to PM, whether on phone or you go and visit them, when you now come back, you come and start writing memo and say PM, say you put his name, say PM, say PM, say that is a baby act. Yes, because PM is in detention and is standing trial, and then you are coming to write memo and put his name. You're coming to say everything that you're saying and put his name and say he said. Whenever I communicate with PM, which I have been communicating, I don't come to the media to start telling you people how I communicate with him or what he said or what he did not say. I don't come and split things anyhow. No. My message with PM is my message with PM. My conversation with him is my conversation with him. And the last time I spoke with him was over the weekend. So, my conversation with him is my conversation with him is not for me to come and start splitting it in the media and write memo and put his name and say PM, say PM, say PM, do this, PM, do that. You're trying to implicate the PM and to drag him into what is not supposed to be. So, Sonny was not the one causing any problem in the media. It was a man that was doing all the media saga, writing all memo, putting everything in the media, doing all manners of things. This same person that you hear now had in some of the groups that some of you are, he has blocked the groups, the Telegram groups, the WhatsApp. You cannot message anything, cannot put anything, cannot write. It's only what he wants you to see and what he wants you to do that he will drop inside the group. When he finish write all this memo, he put inside there for you to assimilate it by force. When you want to write anything, they block you. The same pattern that Ngozi Orabufulani came to come and destroy people's brain. That is a map part 2. Telegram groups that APM and I and many other ministers were admins. He removed all of us, block the chat. You can't chat, you can't do anything because he is in charge. So, are you in a banana republic? Not when I'm still alive. Okay? Now, since they said it is Sonny that was causing the problem in the media, I have asked all of you now, did you all see me in the media causing any problem? Did you see me write any memo and put, or did you see APM write any memo and put? No, you did not see, Abi. But those that were writing all those things and put, you can see their signatures. You have not seen APM signature. You have not seen Sonny's signature. You have not seen any official communication or memo from my office. So how was I the one causing all the problems? I asked a question. But they say, PM say, I should come and quench the fire. They say, PM say, I should come and stop them from the propaganda and the blackmail and slander that they are doing in the media. Okay. I hear. I don't come. I don't come. I don't come home. Now that I am here now, I'm here to quench the fire in the media. Make una listen to what I want to. If all of you have not seen all the memos that a man wrote and put in the media, I want to show all of you, all of them. When I finish, show you all. Before I will now start doing how to quench the fire in the media that I'm here to do. I want to quench fire in the media today. This is letter from Emma, right? And he's telling you people that he has sacked APM, the office of the prime minister, which the APM is occupying, acting in a state. This is one of the letters. So ask me whether Sonny na write this letter. Okay. I wish and I hope this thing is coming out on the screen. Okay? It's coming out. So, was it Sonny that wrote this letter? No. This one, you see the other one that they wrote here before. This is still Emma. You see, all the signatures are Emma. And said that PM said they should restore. Look at it here. PM said they should restore, according to Emma, restore everything on the website to the original structure. Restore. 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 Did they restore? No, they did not restore. But they go about telling you it's Sonny that is the one causing problem. But you did not see Sonny's signature here. Okay. I'm going to the next one. Which one is this? This one now is another one. Wait, this one should go out from the screen because I'm done with this one now. I'm going to the next one. I want you guys to see all the letters. So before I continue quenching the fire. This one, Emma also wrote this one. This is another letter from Emma. And in this letter here, this one carried 4 pages. And all these letters, they are in the media. And in this very one, he is calling on the Biafra Defense Forces to go and overturn their policy, their decision on how they want to do what? To fight in Biafra land, to defend Biafra land. So, Emma is invariably telling you people that he is now the one in control of the Biafra Defense Forces. So, Biafra Defense Force doesn't have the power to make decisions for themselves again or to control their own departments. But when you go to the bylaws states that nobody in exile has the power to command or to control the de facto or the Biafra Defense Forces. That they are independent body. So the PM, the APM, nobody acting in the office of the PM or the APM has the right to even go into that side to go and start asking them questions. Because of what? How their work is, which you don't have to go and start carrying problem that you're not supposed to carry. More letters are coming. Still who? Is Emma. It's Emma that write all letters. So, and all the letters, they are in the media. So me and the ask you now whether na Sonny they write all these letters. Is it Sonny that wrote all this one again? This is the one that they did from EU and they brought it to the media. Everything they do, they push it to the media. I thought they said that the PM says Sonny should come and quench the fire in the media. I am here to quench the fire in the media. So I am here to quench the fire in the media. That is why I'm here. This is another one. Oh, I'm bringing another part of this. Many of you may have seen all this. Many of you may have seen this. But I'm trying to establish something before I quench fire, because they said I should come and quench fire. I'm here to come and quench fire. And I'm going to quench the fire very well. This is still continuation of what? The vote of no confidence that APM should step down, vacate the office. Now they say, is it my signature that is here? No. Am I the one that wrote it? No. Now, we come to another one. This is still part of the letter from the European group. And when you check, what do you see? You see accountability. So their problem is accountability. You see point number 5? Accountability. Point number 5, accountability. Accountability. Everybody, they want to know accountability of what is happening. They want accountability. Accountability. They say, make Sonny come quench fire for media. I am here to quench fire. And I am showing you people all the pages before I start quenching the fire, because I'm going to quench it very well this night. I'm going to quench this fire very, very well. Now, this is the Biafra government website. Now, do you see this one? No, okay, wait. This is a continuation of the other letter. Wait. I'm going to come to the Biafra government website. Okay, this is the Biafra government website. Now, see, this is what they have turned it to. They have turned it to old account and new account. They say something should come and quench fire. I am here to quench fire. I want everybody to listen. I want everybody to listen. This is what a man has turned the Biafran government website into. Old account and new account. But the letter that he posted before, the first letter, was saying that PM instructed them to return everything back. But they have flaunted PM's instruction. They cannot obey PM's instruction anymore. They don't want to obey PM's instruction because they have reasons for what they are doing. But yet you see them come back and then write every letter and put PM's name and say PM say, PM say, PM say, PM say. But the first letter that they wrote, which I showed you people, said, PM said, go and, according to them, go and restore the website back to its original form. But they did not do it. This is what they have put the website to be now. If you go to the website, this is what you see. I am here to quench fire. They said PM said Sonny should go and quench the fire. I am here. I am here to quench fire. I am here to quench fire. Okay? I am here to quench fire. Now, you can all see all these memos, right? Okay. Because I'll be going into something else. I want all of you to see the memos. See all the memos. Just be seeing all the memos. And then, as you see all these memos, you ask me the question, Sonny, where is your own memo? And where is APM's memo? Where is the memo that APM wrote? Where is the signature? Here is another one where they came and told you people that APM had meeting with them and then agreed that they should go and put two buttons on the website. One, they call it new account. Second, they call it old account, which APM did not agree to such. And he has told all of you that he never agreed to such. That is why today now, he has given Biafrans another new website link to make payment. Because nobody can stop this Biafra. Since they have refused to restore the website back to its original form, the way they had claimed that PM said so. So, for us not to stock Biafra in one place, and for us not to achieve what we have, we cannot sit down and wait and be begging people until when they feel like to come and release the website to Biafran people. No, we have to look for a solution to move Biafra forward. Because their aim and objective is to see everything gets stocked and then we stay in one place and the angels of God will now go in disarray and they will not have anything to do or to defend Biafra land. Musa said, if you want to end Biafra, go after their finance. That is what Musa said. If you want to end Biafra, go after their finance. So ask all of them, why did you people start your attack on the Biafran government website? What is your aim? And you did not go there to go and attack any other button on the website. You did not go to attack any other button on the Biafra government website. The button that you went to attack was the donation button, the tax donation button, the donate button. That was the button you went to attack. Now, you have seen all these memos. Yet, I am coming to another thing now. You see, I'm now coming to another thing. Because you have seen many memos, right? Okay. Let me come to this other one here now. This is the one I am coming to now. Yes, you can all see this one that I put on the screen now. And what this was reading is that important matters need your attention. And then it went on to say, greetings, Acting Prime Minister, Honorable Kwechukunkere, Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, Homeland, Honorable Augustine Ekoyo, good guy, Minister of Information, Honorable Anebet Ezachibong, and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Honorable C.S. Mweke. And then he went on to write that there has been complaint and that there is issue of regional government. Meanwhile, regional government does not exist. Biafra Defense Forces brought about the regional coloration of the map, the regional structure of the map, and this policy that they brought out, the Biafra Defense Force, is aimed at some things. What are they aimed at? They say their target is for them to come out with a policy of defending Biafra land by regions, so that they can be able to coordinate themselves and work in the defense by regions. That is why they came up with the regional structure and they colored the map in different ways. And then you now have the central, the north, the east, the west on the map. They colored it in different colors. They explained to these people and said, present it to the Biafran people that this is what the Biafra Defense Forces has brought up. But what did Emma do? Emma, he decided to use it as a tool to destroy the minds of people and say regional government in the homeland. And he's now saying, since the acting prime minister and the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff debuted what appears to be a regional government in the homeland, there has been a lot of confusion resulting from whereas the Biafra Defense Forces have come out and explained to the Biafran people, explained to the Biafran cabinet in exile, that there is nothing like regional government, but regional structure that they have. And that this regional structure is aimed at the policies that they want to use to fight in their defense department by regions. And also to be able to do what? To coordinate their defense by regions. And also to be able to implement the collection of the Biafra Liberation Tax in the homeland. And also to be able to recapture the entire Biafran regions based on the sabotage that Honorable Fulani has done before now. These are the points that the Biafra Defense Forces took their time to explain to the Biafran people and the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Cabinet in response to the opera or to the misunderstanding of the regional structure. They have explained this thing time without number, and the man is fully aware of this explanation. A meeting was held with the cabinet and reps and admin, and then they explained. And then there was another meeting again where people were still asking Minister Sources questions. He explained that this regional structure, that it came from the Biafra Defense Forces, which are the body that are in charge of the homeland. And these are what they are aimed at. These are the reasons they explained very well. But yet, Emma went on to portray it that it is APM and Sonny and the chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff of the Defense Council that has brought about regional government, that we are dividing the government, that we have created a different government, and that we are fighting the government of PM. And then they did not stop there. They went on to start dragging PM into all this. Any letter that they write, they will drag PM inside of it. A man that is in detention, who is standing trial, everything that you're writing and doing here, you're dragging his name in. Whereas we are taking responsibility of what we are doing here now. Everything that is happening here now, Biafrans that are here now should be taking responsibility. Not to be dragging the name of PM put inside. But a man will come out and write every letter here and post in the media and say it's PM, PM, PM. Look at what he said here. He said there has been a lot of confusion resulting from this exercise. And he said many people are concerned that regional arrangements are not in the Biafra Charter. And the BRGI Prime Minister vehemently rejected forming regionalism as part of them. You see, he has now gone to drag PM, who is in detention, to put inside his letter so that the thing will sweet to the people that wants to hear. And in this letter, he dragged Minister of Information put inside, the Chief of the Defense, the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of the Defense Staff, and dragged APM put inside, and also dragged the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, Honorable Good Guy, and put inside. And then Emma gave the Biafra Defense Forces 72 hours, 72 hours to go and destroy their policy of how they want to fight in the homeland, to liberate the homeland. Because this letter is not for Sonny, it's not for APM, it's not for anybody in exile. It's for the Biafra Defense Forces that came out with the regional policy of that structure that they need to use to do what they want to do. Now, I'm bringing this letter up and I'm starting the analysis from here so that you will understand something. I don't have time to read every nonsense there. But the point there is that Emma gave Biafra Defense Forces 72 hours to go and bring down their policy. Now, why did I come here? Let me go to where you now get sense. Yes, because some people may not get sense yet. Now, this is the Biafra Republic Government in Exile website. And there you see bylaws. They are quoting bylaws. So, since they are quoting bylaws, with everything that they are doing, they are quoting bylaws, they are quoting bylaws. I am now going to use the bylaws to explain things to you people, Biafrans. Now, come here. Bylaws says list of current BRGI officials, offices, agencies, commissions, and committees, and councils and departments. And it says BRGI ministry, which is cabinet, and liaison officials as of Monday, December 30, 2024, that form the governing body of the federal government. The cabinet is the key decision-making body in BRGI. Did you hear what this place say? The cabinet is the key decision-making body in BRGI. The cabinet is the key decision-making body in BRGI. But all the decisions that you have seen a man make, an EU country make, and back, which they say is Biafra Advisory Council, make, are they contrary to the bylaws or they are in line? I'm asking all of you as Biafrans. The bylaws tells you that the Biafra cabinet, the BRGI cabinet, is the key decision-making body in BRGI. The cabinet is the key decision-making body in BRGI. But you have seen that a man has made himself the decision-making body. The Biafra Advisory Council body have made themselves the key decision-making body. It is no more the Biafra government cabinet that is the decision-making body in BRGI. Now I'm asking all of you, did they violate the bylaws? Did they violate the bylaws? I want to hear now. Did they violate the bylaws since they are quoting bylaws? Okay, let us continue. Responsible for its administration and the establishment of its policies. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs also houses liaisons that are responsible for streamlining BRGI communication, administering policies, and helping Biafrans all over the world access their government efficiently at the grassroots. Full details in the Biafran government website. Now, this is where I am going. I am coming. I am coming. Because I just read a letter that a man wrote giving ultimatum of 72 hours to the Biafra Defense Council to go and overturn their policies. Now, this is where I am coming. In the first thing that I read, I established to you that BRGIE is the body or the key body making decision in BRG, not any other committee. But they told you that it is CRC and BAC that is making decision now. Are they violating the bylaws? It's a question. Then when you now come down here, in line with this memo of a man which I read before, which he was giving 72 hours, in line with this memo here, which a man was giving 72 hours to the Biafra Defense Forces. A man is in Europe enjoying himself, but he sit down in Europe to give 72 hours ultimatum to Biafra Defense Forces to go and bring down their policies of how they want to fight to defend Biafra land. So, and I am now going to reply and explain something to you people with this memo that Emma brought out, giving Biafra Defense Forces 72 hours. Now, all of you should come here now. Come down here now to the bylaws. Now, this is part of the bylaws. He said, henceforth, all positions in Biafra Republic government in exile, including the position of Prime Minister, Acting Prime Minister, and Minister of Defense, are purely civilian in nature. The office of the Prime Minister and the Minister of Defense will not serve concurrently as head of the Biafra Defense Forces or its subsidiaries, such as the Biafra Liberation Army. So now, ask him, since this bylaw said that henceforth all positions in Biafra Republic government in exile, including the position of the Prime Minister and Acting Prime Minister, and even the Minister of Defense, are purely civilian in nature. So the office of the Prime Minister and Minister of Defense will not serve concurrently as head of Biafra Defense Forces or its subsidiaries. Ask him, where did he have the power to give Biafra Defense Forces order of 72 hours to go and bring down their policies? Ask him, where did he have the power to command the Biafra Defense Forces and dish out memo and put the memo in the media, giving Biafra Defense Forces 72 hours ultimatum to go and bring down their policies? Ask him. Is he contradicting the bylaws that they are quoting, or is in line with the bylaws that they are quoting? Is he acting in line with the bylaws that he is quoting, or is acting out of it? In the bylaws, you say that you don't have the power. The Prime Minister, the head of government, and the acting Prime Minister that is acting instead, acting in the office of the Prime Minister, has no power to command or give any ultimatum or warning or anything to the Biafra Defense Forces. Yet, you are coming to write a memo, then put Prime Minister's name, then put your name, and then sign and say you are giving 72 hours to the Biafra Defense Forces. Are you acting in line with what the Biafra bylaws is saying? Now, you come down again. It further explains that the Biafra Defense Force is a separate entity and organization from the BRGI and will be recognized by the BRGI as the only legitimate military force in Biafra land. Did you get the point? BDF is a separate entity, an organization from BRGI, and will be recognized by BRGI as only legitimate military force. Berema is seated in Europe and writing memo and giving ultimatum of 72 hours to Biafra Defense Force, which your bylaws state that you don't have the power to command the Biafra Defense Forces. And you were there writing memo, giving them 72 hours, commanding them to go and change the policy or whatever memo that they came out with. Why? Because you think that you are the boss of the town. Then, in addition, the BRGI Prime Minister, listen up, and the Minister of Defense are merely policy-making positions. Do you hear them? Without any direct or indirect command and control over armed forces in Biafra. And no action, order, or policy or directive will be given by BRGIE which will, in violation of United States law, international law, and United Nations conventions or treaties as such, the BRGI and its office holders henceforth may only acknowledge as legitimate orders such as sit at home, orders issued by the Biafra Defense Forces in Biafra land in response to the protests against extreme acts of cruelty committed on Biafrans by the Nigerian government or its agents, but may not issue one. Now, you hear, let me bring it back to this point. You hear that the prime minister, the defense minister, the acting prime minister does not have any power, to command or to control or to give direct order or indirect or to direct or to be the one to decide the policy, the action, and the order of the Biafra Defense Forces. Can you see it here? You can see it, right? Okay. But what did Emma do? Emma is the one that wrote this letter. And in this letter, Emma gave Biafra Defense Forces 72 hours to go and change their policy of regional structure, which the Biafra Defense Forces came up with to use in fighting in the homeland, to use in implementing Biafra Liberation Tax Collection, to use in implementing their strategies of how they can cover Biafra land by regions, to also use in recapturing all Biafra land regions, which Orabu Fulani has brought so much sabotage. But a man sit down to write memo and is commanding Biafra Defense Forces, is giving order to Biafra Defense Forces. And Chioma is part of this. Okoma is part of this. Joy Robi is part of this. Ajare is part of this. Ruben Nadi is part of this. Who again? Obi from Europe is part of this. But they see the bylaws, which categorically state that no minister, starting from the prime minister, the highest office. So if the prime minister don't have such power, then the acting prime minister don't have such power, who is acting in the office of the prime minister that is not here today. Then the minister of defense don't have such power. It is only the Biafra Defense Council, coming from the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staffs of the Defense Council and the Chief of Defense Staff, General Igwe Butuzo. They are the ones that have the power to give order and to command the policy and directives that is coming from Biafra Defense Forces. Bedema is seated here writing memo against Biafra Defense Forces, giving them order. I am asking all of you, is Emma acting in line of the bylaws or is acting out of proportion? Is he breaking the bylaws or is acting in line? Go and ask him more. Because they said Sonny should come and quench fire in the media. I am here to quench the fire. Yes. I am here to quench the fire. And this is how I'm going to quench the fire. By opening all the cylinders on everybody nyash. After then, 8 p.m. will address Biafrans tomorrow. Today, I am setting fire from all cylinders. Yes, to burn all the mosquitoes that are coming out from XYZ nozzles. So go and ask Emma, are you acting in line with the bylaws? Do you have the power to command and give order and instruct or give directive or to give policies to the Biafra Defense Forces, which you are in exile, which the Biafra Republic government in exile bylaws forbids you, but you write a memo, publish it, you put PM's name inside to indict him, you claim that you are CRC nonsense. Because sense don't come out for your brain. If to say sense don't come out for your brain, you will not stoop this low where you sit down and then you'll be telling people to go and read their bylaws. But you don't know what is in the bylaws. Now, it went on to say the official Twitter handle of the Biafra Defense Forces is as follows. You know this Twitter handle. Then, since BRGI is not involved in the command and control of Biafra Defense Forces, since BRGI is not involved in the command and control of Biafra Defense Forces, then why is Emma, who is in BRGIE, now commanding the Biafra Defense Forces? Why is he commanding the Biafra Defense Forces with a memo of 72 hours ultimatum? Why is he threatening the Biafra Defense Forces with memo of 72 hours ultimatum? I'm asking everybody, go and ask Emma. Go and ask Choma. Go and ask Okuoma. Go and ask Ruby Nadi. Go and ask Joy Ruby. Go and ask Ajari. Go and ask Obi from Europe. Go and ask all of them. Why are you people now commanding and trying to control the Biafra Defense Force when your bylaw says you don't have such powers? So which part of the bylaw do you quote? Is it the one that will suit you that you quote to come and use to deceive Biafrans? Or you quote all of them? Then it cannot be held liable by the actions of Biafra Defense Forces. From the adoption of this document, it is purely civilian and political. That is BRGI. But does Emma agree with that? No. Emma is telling all of you that he is the one in control of BRGI. Emma is telling you that he is the one in charge of Biafra Defense Forces. So he is in exile, he is in BRGI, and he is commanding the Biafra Defense Forces, giving them 72 hours ultimatum to go and change their policies, their directives, their actions, their order, and their command, and their control. Now, come down here. It says, the government recognizes and acknowledges the following officials as the leaders of the Biafra Defense Forces. The umbrella which contains the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Navy, the Biafra Air Force, and the Biafra Resistance Fighters. And then this is the leadership circle. It says, leadership of Biafra Defense Forces and its subsidiaries. It makes you to understand that the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff is Honorable C.S. Nweke. This is Honorable Minister Success. The Okakpatapata that is in charge of the Biafra Defense Forces. Then Chief of Defense Staff, Airland, and you have General Igwe Butuzo. Then you now have Chief of Naval Staff, General David. You now have Press Secretary, Honorable Chokan. Now, this is it about here. You have seen that BRGIE have no power to control or to make any decision or to command the Biafra Defense Forces. But what did Emma do? Emma was commanding the Biafra Defense Forces by writing memo and giving them 72 hours 72 hours to go and overturn their policy of the regional structure, which they brought out to be able to use in regional fighting of the defense and regional Biafra liberation tax collection and regional recapture of Biafra land. But the bylaws tells you that you are in exile, you don't have the power to command the Biafra Defense Forces, you don't coordinate them, you don't control them in any way. So stay aside. Don't come and claim that you are the one making decisions for them. This also goes in line to exonerate us in exile from anything that will happen going forward, so that you will not come and hold us in exile and say we are the one sponsoring Biafra Defense Forces, or we are the one giving order to Biafra Defense Forces to do anything. So Biafra Defense Forces is an independent body standing on their own. We don't control them from exile. We don't command them from exile. Because this is what people have used against our Prime Minister. Every utterance that our Prime Minister made before, they use it against him now in court and say he was the one commanding. He was the one commanding. He was the one commanding. But we try to make sure we remove all these things. But yet, a man is seated in exile, writing memo of 72 hours, commanding Biafra Defense Forces. And Chioma is also part of this. Okoma, the husband, is also part of this. Ruben Nadi is also part of this. Joy Robe is also part of this. Obi from Europe is also part of this. Ajare is also part of this. So all of them, Azubike is also part of this. All of them that you see, they are the people that made this. Now, I have addressed the issue of them sitting in exile to give ultimatum of 72 hours to the Biafra Defense Forces. Now, let me go to something else. And I don't want this broadcast to last too long, so that those that will come to watch later, they can be able to watch. Now, talking about classification of BRGIE information. You know, all of them are telling you they want accountability, they want transparency. They want to see everything that happens in the defense. Whereas from what I just showed you now, they are not supposed to go there. They're not also supposed to go to the finance to go and look for anything. So coming to the classification of information, BRGIE, in BRGIE, classified information will be protected and unauthorized disclosure is prohibited, especially because of the inherent effect on homeland Biafra Defense Forces and security, as well as foreign relations. Now, unauthorized disclosure of such information may cause grave damage to the national security of Biafra. Classified information must be handled according to MD law, BRGI Cabinet Order, and BRGI bylaws. Are they violating the bylaws now, or they are not? Are they violating the Biafra Charter law now, or they are not? Classified information. Classified information here is talking about the defense and the finance. But you hear all of them coming to tell you they want to control the finance. They want to see how much is coming in and how much is going out. They want to know what the money is used for. Then ask them, is it not classified information again in your bylaws? Because you're looking for what to use to kill Ogenkere. So you will now come and start saying there is no accountability. You want to see transparency. You want to see what is happening in the defense. But your bylaw says you don't have to go there. Classified information includes national information and activities, data of Biafran citizens in homeland, data of Biafrans in diaspora, recording of private government meetings, and other restricted data. The BRGIE PM or APM, with the support of the Cabinet, confers upon the responsible official the authority to originally classify information as secret or confidential with further authorization to delegate this authority. The term classified information means information which at the time of violation of this information or this section is for reasons of homeland security or BRGIE official personal security. Now they hear them, but they want to see every information. They say you should bring everything to the media. They say you should bring everything to the media. They said that PM said Shoni should come and quench the media fire. I am here to quench the media fire today. So after you watch this program, as you are watching, share it on all platforms. Tell everybody that Sonny came out to quench the media, the fire in the media. As they said, oh, they told you people, Emma told you people that PM said. Sonny speaks to Emma, make una say Sonny speaks to PM. So I don't need Emma to come and tell me that PM said this or that. Sonny speaks to PM. I don't need Emma to come and tell me that PM said this or that. But I am here to quench the fire that they have set by making all of you to see the nonsense that they have done. By quenching the fire, I am showing you the nonsense that they have done. Yes. The term unauthorized disclosure means disclosure of information to any person who, agency, wish, forum, wish, or social media wish is not authorized by BRGI. The year. So, what are they doing? Why are they looking for classified information? Why are they looking for classified information, which is the defense and the finance? Why do they need to know how much is coming into the account and how much is going out? Why? For what reason and for what purpose do they want to see it? Why do they want to see it? Why are they looking for it? Is the question that I am asking everyone. Now, when you now come to financial records, it says the Minister of Finance will be responsible for maintaining accurate records of all financial transactions. Standardized, acceptable accounting procedures are to be followed so that the records may be used in the preparation of the BRGI tax returns. And the Finance Minister has been filing the tax returns with his department. And there is no problem with that. There has never been any problem right from when PM was here on how he's filing the tax returns in America. But now these people are telling you that they don't have financial records. So they want to know what the financial records is about, what is inside there, how much is used, how much is going out. But when PM was here, when they brought up this kind of accountability, PM shut them up and slapped them out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also, when they brought this accountability nonsense, he slapped them out because he knows that by the time you start going into accountability, you will not get this Biafra to where we are going. Yes. Because when everybody wants to know what is inside the pot, you will not wait for the soup to get done. You will want to open it and see instead of waiting for the food to get done so that it will be served to everybody to eat and enjoy. And everything will spoil. The food will spoil where we never cook and finish. We never get Biafra recognition. We never get control of the homeland. We never get our bank in the homeland. We never get the full sovereignty in Biafra land. And you want to start coming to open everything and put on the table and show everybody when you are yet fighting. For the past how many years now that PM blocked every accountability group? Have you not seen the progress that we have had? Is it not because of the progress that we have had that Musa was crying and Nigerian government were crying? That they now started going to Finland, go to Europe Commission, go to UK, go to America and say they should kidnap our prime minister and bring for them. If we had put accountability on the table, will they have been focused on the ball for us to be able to achieve what we have achieved so far? No. Accountability is distraction and it will tear everything that we are doing apart. So ask them. When they went and bring Adaonowu to now be their own new finance minister and Ruben Nadi, ask them, is Adaonowu now the finance minister that will be responsible for maintaining the accurate records of financial transactions of BRGI? Is Adaonowu and Ruben now the person that will be filing the BRGI tax returns? Is Adaonowu the person now that will now come to control the finance department? Where are you people aiming at? Where are you people aiming at? That is the question Biafran should ask. BRGI structure and bylaws tells you that the finance department, anything finance. That is why when you people said you want to open a account, PM said no. You people, when you listen to that, I don't know who said, oh, APM said he doesn't want to allow people to open the account and to be in the account alone, that he needs to be in anything that is open because he's the finance minister. And you people got angry. How can you say from your bylaws, that every financial records is the responsibility of the finance minister to come and take charge of it? Then you are now bringing Adaonowu and say Adaonowu is the one that is your new finance minister. Adaonowu is the one that will be in account and will see and tell you people how much is coming in and how much is going out. Just like Adaonowu was online telling you that we need to see how much is coming in, how much is going out, how much we spend, what we buy, what we use the money to do. That is how she will come to the media and start telling everybody. She will bring the book and start opening and show everybody and say, this is what we use all the Biafra donation money to do. Accountability and transparency is what you want to see now. If that is what finance minister has been doing while PM was here, where do you think we would have been now? Where do you think we would have been now? They said I should come and quench fire in the media. I am here to quench the fire. I am quenching the fire. I am opening your eyes as I am quenching the fire. This is about finance, right? Now, I need to go to something else. I'm opening your eyes. I'm opening your eyes. Wait, let me go to another place. Let me close this side. I think I'm done with classification of information. So I am done with this one also. I can close this. I am coming to this one now. They say ungovernable or unforgivable offenses. Sorry, unforgivable offenses. I am not the one that is fabricating this thing on. It is the bylaw because they said they are using the bylaw. So I just decided to also open the bylaw for them today. I'm opening the bylaw for them today. They said unforgivable offenses on the bylaws. And then they go down to explain. They say treason and subversion are offenses not forgivable, forgivable by BRGI. Now the hear Now I want to ask all of you, those people that have betrayed this Biafra government since after convention, who align with Ngozi to destroy this Biafra government and to destroy the image of Biafra Defense Forces, have they committed these offenses or not? Have they violated these bylaws or not? Do they fall under these categories or not? All those people that were telling you on the media that Biafra Defense Forces are criminals, they are kidnappers, that they don't do anything, they steal people money, they do this, they do that. They were calling Biafra Defense Forces all manners of names. They were putting our names and faces and say we are eating money. What have they not done? What propaganda have they not done? They put our faces as criminal and traitors everywhere. They destroyed the reputation of BRGIA. Have they violated these bylaws? I'm asking a question. Have they violated these bylaws? Have they violated these bylaws? Have they violated these bylaws? I'm asking, oh, okay. Here it says unforgivable offenses. And it's any attempt to compromise, undermine, or disrupt the sovereignty, the governance structure, or rule of law of the United States of Biafra, the Biafra Charter and Helsinki, shall be deemed an act of treason. I'm asking, all the people that subverted and caused disruption and caused problem after the convention to BRGI and to Biafra Defense Forces, have they committed the offense here that is unforgivable? Please, I want people to answer now. Have they committed the offense here that is unforgivable? Type in the comment section, have they committed the offense? Yes. All the people that cause all the problem, they do broadcast from morning till night. I don't know who, Ngozi with all our groups, so Remiju, so Biafra Unite, and all of them, both the old and the new ones, that did everything to disrupt and to destroy the flow and the connection and the power of BRGI since after convention. Did they commit this crime? Did they commit this crime? I'm asking a question. Or is it that some of you will go to the bylaws? You will now be selecting what you want to use in the bylaw. You want to select what you want to use in the bylaw. The one that you have already committed, you don't want to touch that one or to point on it. So all these people, have they committed this crime or not? Okay, let's go down. Treasonous acts shall be punishable by the highest penalties under the law, including expulsion, forfeiture of assets, and lawsuit in Biafra court when Biafra is fully independent. Releasing government documents, information, or private communication, such as videos, voice message, text message, minutes of private meetings, and others, without authorization is considered violation and will be treated as espionage. See Section 12 in the United States. This applies to all information, particularly the information classified related in the national security. I'm asking the question, all these people, have they committed this offense? Now, all of you were shocked to sit down and be hearing Adadio Rama, Biafra Unite, Remigius, to be the one telling you everything that is happening in the Biafra government cabinet and the Biafra government back meeting. Who was telling Adadio Rama all those informations? You hear Remigius talking and say, it is their top official in the back committee in the Biafra government that is giving them the information. They had meeting with them. Those are the communications that you heard. Did they commit this crime here? Everything that you see Adadio Rama will be talking, it is what they will be telling Adadio Rama. Ask me who is talking to Adadio Rama from after the meeting. Is it Ajare? Is it Ruby? Is it Joy Ruby? Is it Obi? Is it Emma? Is it Choma? Is it Okoma? Is it Dr. Sam? Is it Azubike? Because me, I don't talk to Adadio Rama. I don't carry phone and call her to start discussing anything. I don't carry phone to call Remigius to discuss anything. I don't carry phone to call Biafra United to start discussing anything. Is it the APM, which they don't want to hear his voice or his face or see his face? Is it the COS, which they don't want to hear his voice or see his face? Oh, those that are paddy, that is how they give Biafra United, Remigius, all the information that happens in the meeting, and you hear them use it to do broadcast. This expulsion of APM, where did you all start hearing it from? You started hearing it from Adade Rama. You started hearing it from Remigius. You started hearing it from Biafra Unite. That means it is what they have sit down and cook before, plan all together. There is also a video broadcast where Adade Rama came out and said, I am the one that made the plan and conversed with Emma and Ajare, Chioma, and the rest of them, and with the European side, Obi, to come and remove APM. If you have not listened to that video, go and listen to it. So that means there was meeting behind the scene before now. So while Sonny will come to meeting with you people thinking that he's having meeting with people, after you finish the meeting, you now go and have another meeting with Adad Rama, Remigius, and Bever United, and you're telling them what I come to stay in the meeting with you and discuss, thinking that I am in a cabinet meeting or advisory cabinet meeting with some people. But I will be hearing everything now from Adad Rama, Remigius, and Bever United. And then one day I draw the attention and then I ask, who is giving every information in this cabinet meeting of Biafra Advisory Council? Who is giving this information to Adad Rama and Remigius and Bever United? Because what they are saying, they are quoting verbatim to verbatim of what we discussed in this meeting. When I asked them, they all denied. They all denied. But today, you had Adad Rama confess with her mouth that she was the one who told them that they must bring APM down and remove him as the APM. She was the one conversing with them behind the scene. That is why you saw them appear in court in Finland to embrace PM. When they finished, they came back to come and bring the letter out and say, vote of no confidence on APM. They are sacking APM. They are doing this to APM. They are doing that to APM. They are doing that to APM because they had planned, but they failed. Where they failed very woefully was when they come to announce that they are changing account and they are taking over the website, taking over the account. Today, you people have the website, but you cannot use the website now. Go and chop the website like biscuit because APM, the finance minister, has provided a new website link for Biafrans to continue to make their payment. We will come back for this Biafra Republic government website later, but we have war that we are fighting now. We have important things that we are dealing with now. That is why we don't have enough time for now. For now, you people can eat the website like biscuit while we focus on raising funds for Biafra freedom and Biafra recognition. When we are done, we will come back for this website. So, Biafran people, whatever that you have gone to this website to go and check and they have altered, they have changed many things, ignore it because this website is not under the control of Biafran government in Israel as it stands now. They have altered many things. So, ignore the website for now. Let them chop it like biscuit while you focus on using the other website to make your donations and PayPal and Zelle. So the question is, did these people violate all these laws? Have they attained the point of the unforgivable offenses? I was asking a question. No? Now, they also say unauthorized disclosure brings materials is a punishable crime. They also say anyone who willfully discloses or knowingly causes the transmission of BRG materials to unauthorized person and the public for personal aggrandizement or to cause harm to BRG will be fully prosecuted. Biafrans who are residents in countries with enforceable laws and party to international laws and regulations will be fully prosecuted. Now, how did the Biafra government registration document come to the public? How did the Biafra government registration document come to the public? It was Adazion that brought Biafra government registration article to the public. And I am going to play the video when I get to that point. Because there are some things in the registration document that you're not supposed to bring to come and start dragging in the media. But because you want to do propaganda, blackmail and slander, thinking that with that you can be able to bring Okechukwu Nkere down. You ended up destroying yourself. Now that you people brought the registration document to do propaganda, blackmail, and slander in the media, has Biafrans abandoned Okechukwu Nkere? Have they killed him? Or they are even giving him more support now because they have seen that all of you are evil. Because it is just about your personal hatred that you use against Okenkere, not Biafra first. If it is Biafra first, you would have listened to anything that is talking about accountability when it comes to Biafra defense and Biafra finance. It is classified. Nothing like accountability in that place. Don't go there. But it is the finance and the defense that you people brought out to come and start making a point. And Biafrans descended on all of you. Now, Biafrans who have prior offenses are ineligible to hold office in BRGI and will be prohibited from taking office in the United States of Biafra. Individuals who have been a member of any Nigerian political party or organization within the past 5 years cannot have any position in BRGI government because such individual possesses threat to the government. Now, Biafrans, they say Biafrans who have prior offenses are ineligible to hold office in BRGI and will be prohibited. Now, the question is, I don't know who that committed all this offense and put us in this mess with Adadarama, Remigius, Biafra United, and Ngozi from December. They are the people that Emma, Chioma, Okoma, Obi, Ruben Nadi, Joy Irobi, and Ajare. They are the people, and Dr. Sam. They are the people that these people, I don't know who is the person that these people have brought to come and be their finance minister. But the bylaws that they have is telling them that Biafrans who have prior offenses are ineligible to hold office. But Emma and Professor Choma, they are doing otherwise. The question now is, ask them, how did they even bring Adaonowu back? It is Emma, it is Choma, it is Okioma, it is Ajare, it is Ruby. They all plan it without the notion of the entire cabinet of BRGI. Mind you, I read something at the beginning of this program that says BRGI cabinet is the key decision-making body in this government and no other committee. But Emma sat down with Choma and Okioma, the husband, and Ruby Nari, and Joy Ruby, and Obi, and Ajare, and Nazubike, and Dr. Sam to make decision and brought Adaonowu into the cabinet without the cabinet knowing anything about it. Why? Because they want to come and use her to open account so that they can destroy Okenkere, so that they can destroy the Biafra government account, so that they can destroy the Biafra government website, thinking that they are doing Okenkere. So, let me ask a question. There is no other persons that did not fall to Ngozi side to destroy Biafran government that is eligible to be in any account. It is Adaonowu who was the person that led the gang of Ngozi to destroy Biafran government after the convention. It is Adaonowu that was the only eligible person that Emma can use to destroy the Biafra government website. Okay, your bylaw says that they are prohibited and they are ineligible. But what did Emma do? Emma did otherwise because Emma feels that he is the owner of this Biafran government. He is the owner of these bylaws. So he chooses the one to obey and the one not to obey. So with this, is Adaonowu supposed to be anywhere close to BRGIE with all that she has done before now? Because according to the bylaws here, it says unforgivable offenses. Unforgivable offenses. Then it went down to explain. But they did not now do it the way it was supposed to be on the bylaws. They turn it upside down because they want to do what? They want to destroy what we are doing, thinking that they are destroying APM. They want to destroy what we are doing, thinking that they are destroying APM. Chai. Now, let us go to another point. Here, I've seen many of you go about, Ajare started it by telling you people that APM has started a secret betrayal of the Prime Minister by putting Prime Minister in detention and making sure he die in detention, he will not come out. But what does your bylaw says? Your bylaw says that in broadcasting, the BRGIE broadcasters serve as the government spokespeople and image makers of our nation and must be a source of accurate and verifiable information. Now, ask Ajare to bring you the evidence of what he said that APM is the one behind putting PM in detention and want him to die there. Ask them to bring this information. The same APM who is talking to PM on almost every daily basis. The same APM or the same PM that holds APM in high esteem. The same PM that told all of you in cabinet in secret that he does not know what Biafra people will do to APM for his good sacrifice that he's doing to Biafra. That when Biafra come, we will think of what we have to do for him for all his sacrifices. The same PM that told all of you in secret in cabinet meeting that there is nothing he can call APM to do to save this government that is not ready to do it. The same APM, the same APM that has carried the cross of this Biafra government since after you people decided to destroy the convention in November with Ngozi. When you people ran away with the money that everybody paid the ticket for, the same APM that brought his own money to come and borrow the government. Until now, I never give him the money back, about $130,000. I never give him back. Same APM that is sacrificing his time and his money and energy to today. As we speak here now, APM is in Washington, D.C. with the senators and reps, with the attorneys and lobbyists of BRGIA. They are discussing about the way forward on how Biafra can be recognized in America. But you people will go to the media. I have seen many of you calling APM criminal, calling him a fraudster. All those names does not move me and does not move him because you have called him those names before. But look at what the ethics of broadcasting tells you in the bylaws. He said, information coming out from BRGI media platform must be properly vetted. BRGI broadcasters must not engage in peddling false information that has the potential to impugn the integrity of BRGI and Biafra. But ask all of them, what are they doing now? What are they doing? Go and ask them, what are they doing? Let me go to something else. I was told to come and quench the fire in the media. Uh-huh. That is what I am doing. Now, BRGIA will operate under the requirements set forth in BRGI's Charter, Helsinki Declaration, and its article incorporation and bylaws. Now they hear them. But what are they doing today? What are they doing today? Are they working in line with the bylaws? No, they're not working in line with the bylaws. They are quoting everything out of the bylaws. They want to do what they want to do. They want to neglect the governing instrument. You see, another group of people who wake up from EU and say they want to remove Prime Minister office, who is acted upon by the Finance Minister. And then a man stand up, Chioma stand up, Okioma stand up, Ruben Nadi stand up, Obi stand up, Azubike stand up, Otosam stand up, they start clapping. They start clapping for them and say, yes, do it, do it. Then the next day, a man now write the letter, all of them, with Chioma, Okioma, Ruben Nadi, Joy Robi, Obi, Ajare, Azubike, Otosam, they sign everything, they bring it, they publish in the media. They come out, they make the announcement, they say, yes, they have sacked the office of the PM, which is being acted upon by the acting prime minister. Eh, the bylaws, the governing instrument, they are neglecting it now. All right, let's go to something else. So I'm here to quench the fire in the media. That is what I am doing. Now, I'm going to accountability. Yes, I am going to accountability. Can everybody see the screen? I am now in accountability. BRGI officials at all levels shall be directly accountable to their supervisors per the reporting relationship depicted on the BRGI structure. Officials shall be required to provide regular report on their actions and performance and shall be subject to BRGI predetermined mechanism for oversight, audit, and evaluations. Public accountability shall be reinforced through ministerial departments, stroke, uh, through ministerial and stroke departmental oversight. Now, listen to something here. Under accountability, he said, only declassified information shall be made public if need be. Only declassified information shall be made public if need be. And then it went on to emphasize issues related to Biafra defense and finance are classified. Issues related to Biafra defense and finance are classified. But what did you hear from them? What you heard from them is that they want to go to defense. They want to know what is coming in and what is going out. They want to know what is coming into the account and what is going out. They want to bring it to the public so that it will be a public discourse. That is what you heard what Adano was telling you. They want to know what is coming into the account, what is going out. They will come and explain to Biafran people. But their bylaws is telling you that issues related to defense and finance are classified. Classified. I'm asking a question. Are they following the bylaws? They are quoting bylaws for everybody. Are they following the bylaws? Are they following the bylaws? Okay. Are they following the bylaws? Be like say some people no get the point. Ask them, please, are they following the bylaws? Oh, okay. Now no one follow bylaws. Hey. Oh my God. Are they following the bylaws? Ah, okay. Okay. Are they following the bylaws? Ah, okay. Ask them, please, are they following the bylaws? We just want to know if they are following the bylaws because they are quoting bylaws to some of you. Are they following the bylaws? Are they following the bylaws? Eh? Are they following the bylaws? Oh, they're not following bylaws. Ah, I thought they are following bylaws. I thought they are reading bylaws to everybody. I thought they are reading the bylaws to everybody. I thought they said they are acting in line with the bylaws. Ah, is it not in line? Is it a lie? So it's a lie. They're not following the bylaws. Okay. So they are deceiving some of you that they are following bylaws, that what they are doing it in line with the bylaws. Ah, okay. Now I get it. All right. I want to bring something else and then I will start winding up because I want everybody to get everything inside this very broadcast so that when you're explaining to people, you can be able to explain well. Because I'm taking time to pick some important part of the bylaws to explain something to everybody. Now, I want you people to look at this part. I'm coming because they say now them they use bylaws take they do waiting that they do. But now we just discovered that they are not using the bylaws. So, they're not using the bylaws. They are jumping the bylaws and trying to do what they want to do. Hey, okay, let us look at this one. Now, what does this part says? Everybody can see this part, Abby. That the acting prime minister shall function in the capacity of the prime minister for as long as necessary until the status of the prime minister can be determined with respect to when he is returning to office. So when you sleep and wake up and then you hear that the acting prime minister is acting in the capacity of the prime minister, and then you wake up and hear that somebody say they are sacking the acting prime minister, what did you do? Are you sacking the prime minister? Or you are sacking the finance minister? Eh? Oh my God. The acting prime minister shall function in the capacity of the prime minister. The acting prime minister shall function in the capacity of the prime minister. The acting prime minister shall function in the capacity of the prime minister. So when you come out and then slap the acting prime minister, that means you are slapping the prime minister. When you come and spit on his face, that means you're spitting on the face of the prime minister. When you come and call him criminal, that means you're calling the prime minister criminal. When you call him a nobody, that means you're calling the prime minister a nobody. Uh-huh. When you say acting prime minister, you're very useless, that means you're calling the office of the prime minister useless. So please, somebody should go and educate these people. So screenshot this part and then share it to some other people and then ask them what really went wrong in some people's brain. Did it go this bad that many people cannot reason anymore? Now, let us go to the very last point that I want to talk about here. And this is where Adazion brought out the document of registration of BRGIE. So there are many lies that you will hear in this place. So listen to her so that you will ask her what happened to you.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay.
Anywhere there is accountability that they want to destroy Biafra government, you must see this woman. And you will also see this one. This is the woman that led the accountability group of Ngozi Orabueze. This is also the woman that led the accountability group of Ngozi Orabueze. So now, this one here and this one have decided to align with this one who successfully did the accountability thing with Ngozi. They are now aligned with them to use them to come and destroy BRGI. But they came very late.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I'm here today. First of all, I'm going to say thank you for those of you that are here, and thank you for those of you that will watch this later. I extend my warmest greeting to Brgie.
Wait for the camera small. Can you go get put off more? Made the phone. Move the phone. Move where?
Move where you're gathered, even though.
Okay.
So I can move myself, not the phone.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Move yourself.
Yes. Okay. I greet all Biafrans all over the world. Wherever you are, I extend my warmest greeting. The reason I'm here today is to put some false, fabricated information flying out there straight. As you all know, Biafran Republic Government in Exile was registered March 8, 2023 in the state of Maryland by Honorable Isaiah Anyogo, aka Ogechukwu Nkere. Ogechukwu Nkere was the agent for the registration. Then we had 5 other board members with our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, as the president.
Make una listen. She said there were 5 people, so she was included. She's in the registration. And then later she will end up telling you she was not in the registration. Or she don't know how she was added or how she was removed. But you start by telling people that you were in the registration. And then later you say you don't know how you were added. So that is number 1 lie that you need to get. You say you were part of the 5 people. But later at the end of the day, you will hear her say, I don't know how I was added. But from beginning here, you're telling your gullible followers that you were part of the 5 people. Later, you will tell your gullible followers again that you don't know how you were added. And you say our prime minister was the president. And in your charter, you did not make our prime minister your president. But now in the media, you people are making posts and doing broadcasts telling people that okay, Chukwunkere is the president of Biafra. But never a time that you people told Biafran people that prime minister is the president of Biafra. Huh? It was prime minister that everybody know. And even on the registration document is prime minister of Biafra. Even on the contract with the lobbies and the attorneys, he is the prime minister of Biafra and not the president of Biafra. So how many lies have been spotted out here now? How many lies have been spotted out here now? Let us go.
That was in March 2023. Then it happened that there was an amendment that was called for because of some people, board members that were taken out. I won't call their name. Yes.
Why can't you call their names? Why can't you call their names when you come out to do propaganda? Oh, you know that their names are not supposed to be called, but you started coming with your propaganda. You know that the document is not supposed to bring out to the public to start using it for propaganda and blackmail and slander. Why did you bring it out in the first place? So why are you now afraid of calling their names if you don't have something hidden in the cupboard? If you don't have something hidden in the cupboard, why is it now it is time for you to call their names and you're afraid of calling their names? But you had the boldness to bring the document to the public to start the propaganda. Why are you now shooting yourself on the leg?
Board members that were taken out, they be mindful. Okay, Chukwunkere is the registrar agent.
Okay, now you accept that some people were taken out as part of amendment. So that means people can be taken out as part of amendment. And when those people were taken out, you did not come to the media to come and use it for propaganda. Did you come to the media to use it for propaganda? You were aware of all those amendments. You did not come to the media to use it for propaganda. And PM was here. You know, you did not come to the media and use it for propaganda. What has changed today now? What has changed today? What has this registration document has to do with the saga that you people are doing with the bank account? Now, that you will now have to go and drag this registration document to come and put it inside. You open your mouth and say, these changes were done long before now. And it was not important to drag it to come and use it for propaganda. You kept it because there was no need for propaganda at that time. But now, you people have touched all the buttons and see that there is need to start propaganda. So you have to go and start bringing registration documents of Brgie. With everything that was done before and with everything that is done now, you have to drag it to the media because it is time to play the propaganda card.
And the agent, what the agent does is to communicate between the state and the board. So if anything later goes to our office because he is in Maryland, where the office is. Anything that comes in, Ogechukwu Nkere is supposed to inform the board members plus the president. And the president was PM Obata Obie. So that's the work, that's the job of an agent, registrar agent. I was the secretary starting from day one. I was the secretary plus these 4 other board members, including myself, that made it 5. Surprisingly, last month, somebody brought amendment to my attention saying that Ogechukwu Nkere had changed.
You were the secretary. You were the secretary. And secretary don't know anything that should happen in the document. Try. And then until somebody who is not the secretary, who is not part of the article, now bring the thing to your notice. How now they try to do propaganda and lies in such a way that it doesn't even fit you? Somebody that is not part of the registration now, somebody that has nothing to do with the registration, he now became the person that now draw your attention and bring your attention. Chai! This lie, well, not a lie now, it even get sense. No even get sense. The lie is smell. As I did like this now, it's only when any of us in the article of registration bring any document that we registered our Biafra license, before we will even have the notion of let us go and check the document. Because we are the one that have all the document and have all the access to it. We have the fiscal number, we have the registration number, we have everything. So you, that is not part of it, there are informations that you cannot get. You that is not part of the registration document, there are information that you cannot get. There are just few information that you get in the media if you go and log in. But there are some information that you cannot get about that document. So it is you, one of you that is inside that registration that can only have the access to go and dig all those information out and bring all those documents to the media. So you are the one that brought the document out, and then you are now here deceiving the gullibles and say, somebody draw your attention. Somebody draw your attention from grave and tell you, oh, come and see your document of article. I have done changes to it. Come and see. Come and see. I have done changes to it. Hey, what a shame. Because it is to be used for propaganda now. Can sweet for mouth to talk. Make una listen to Ramo. From beginning, she said she was part of the registration process and everything. And she has been the secretary. But later, you will hear her tell you that she don't know how her name was added. Because propaganda come make and fail.
The Oracle of Incorporation to take out, remove APM. Removed our PM, Simon Ekpa, who is the president of this Brgie, Biafran government in exile, and replaced it with himself.
This is where the big lie come so that all of una head go bust. They say that PM was the president of this Brgie. Can any of you show me one of the documents, whether the Biafra Charter or from the website or from the Helsinki Declaration or the Declaration document that shows that PM has been the president of BRGI? Every document shows you that PM has been the prime minister of BRGI, not the president. We don't have president office active in BRGI. What we have had is the PM. But do you see where the lie is not sweeting them? Do you see where the lie is not sweeting them? That APM remove prime minister as the president of this BRGI. Chai! Hello, Mero. And all of you did not ask question. We did not have prime minister as president of BRGI. We only have him as the prime minister of BRGI, not president. So where are you people getting president from? Because you want to give a dog a bad name. You want to give a dog a bad name. You want to give a dog a bad name so that you can kill it. Kill the dog, 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 kill the dog. That is what you people want to do.
Brgie, Biafran government in exile, and replace it with himself, without any of the board members, and me as the secretary knowing. I only knew this by somebody bringing it to my attention. It was a fraud.
They lie, people. Lie. Left, right, center. Even when they are lying, you see how their mouth is not going in order. Because BRGI never had our prime minister as president of BRGI. We had our prime minister as prime minister. Nothing like president. Yes. The office of the president is reserved for Onyendu. Yes. But these people here are here now lying to deceive you people that our PM made himself the president and that he put himself as the president of BRGI in the document, which never existed. Lie that they want to sell, which cannot fly. And now, when you ask them of this document that they are talking about, you will be shocked. Let me allow her to finish the lies before I can look for the document.
It is unbelievable that nobody in the organization knew that this kind of amendment took place. So right now, Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra. And me, as a...
Now, did you hear that now? They changed it now from PM is the president of BRGI to Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra. Hey! Have we gotten Biafra? Are we in United States of Biafra? So, resident agents being the president in the registration document is now the president of Biafra. I thought some of you have sense. I thought some of you have sense. It's now I see that some of you don't even have sense. So, a resident agent who is the president on the document of registration is now the president of Biafra, United States of Biafra. Chai! You lie and then you disgrace yourself. As big as you are, you lie and disgrace yourself. You say that Ogechukwu Nkere now because he is the resident president agent on the registration document. Oh, he has now become the president of Biafra. He has now become the president of the United States of Biafra. Chai! What a cheap blackmail. What a lie that disgraces you. Why can't you look for a better lie that will make you fine? But this other lie, it makes you so useless, honestly.
Took place. So right now, Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra.
Now hear him. When I hear how people can lie to disgrace themselves, that Okechukwu Nkere is now the president of Biafra. Chai! This one a big disgrace. So I thought these people get sense, honestly.
And me, as a Zion secretary.
Look at them laughing. Because their understanding is that a resident agent in registration document who is the president on the registration document as a resident agent now, their understanding is that that person now is the president of Biafra. Hi. Hello, Mero. Hello, Mero. Who did this to this kind of people? Who did this to this kind of people? That a resident agent, a president agent on registration document, who signed document and takes care of the registration, is the president on the registration document of constitution of that legal entity. These people now are telling themselves that that person is the president of Biafra. Hey! Who did this to you people? Which kind of brain una get? How can somebody that is just to register an entity in America now becomes the president of Biafra? This one no be the highest level of mumu be this. I think so una get sense.
So right now, Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra.
Chai! Oh my God. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. A very big disgrace. What a disgrace. Chai! Is this coming from the mouth of this woman? I've been thinking this woman gets sense. So. Honestly, I've been thinking this woman gets sense before. But for this kind of thing to come out from the mouth of this woman, hi! Oh my God. Chai!
Organization knew that this kind of amendment took place. So right now, Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra.
Chai! When I shame, they shame me, honestly. Someone in the article of registration of Brgie in the U.S. Department of Justice is now the president of Biafra. Chai! Oh my God. So your Biafra now is in the Department of Justice of America. That is the United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra is inside the Department of Justice of America. In that document, that is Biafra. That is United States of Biafra to you. Please, United States of Biafra is in the homeland. Biafra is in the homeland, not in that registration document of BRGI as legal entity. So, Okechukwu Nkere did not make himself the president of Biafra and is not. Stop misinforming people, because as you're sounding, the thing is sounding so silly. And now, you said that nobody knew about the document of registration. Now, let me bring something so that some of you that may be deceived will now start asking yourselves questions. Now, when you look at this is what they are sharing online. This is what this woman used to do this propaganda. When you look at the day this amendment was made on this document, when was this? This is September 16, 2024. September 16, 2024. But what did she tell you? She tell you that 3 months ago, or 2 months ago, or 1 month ago, just to be able to make a lie to be very, very sweet. But what you see here is September 16, 2024. But she come here to lie and tell you that it is 1 month ago or 2 months ago. Meaning that September 2024, Prime Minister is here. Prime Minister is aware of everything happening in this government. Prime Minister is aware of everything happening in the registration. Prime Minister is fully aware of every changes. But you see the propaganda and the blackmail and slander that they want to come and do. They just come and start lying. Imagine this old woman here lying to the point of saying that Okechukwu Nkere, being the resident president of the registration document, that he is now the president of Biafra. Chee! Hello, Mero. And you see, went on to deceive people again, that the person that you get to see this document 2 months ago or 1 month ago, somebody draw your attention, whereas you're the one that brought this document. And this amendment was not made 1 month ago or 2 months ago. This amendment was made under the supervision of PM when PM is here. In September, when was PM detained? PM was detained in 17 or 18 of November. While he approved this amendment in September. But because this woman want to do propaganda, yes, to destroy Okenkere, they had to go and then bring amendment document that was done when PM was here to come and deceive all of you and do more lie and lie and lie and lie. Where will you all land with all these lies? Where will you all land with all these lies? That is the document that they were talking about. Oh. Let me hear them tell you when they say they made the amendment again.
Simon Ekpa, who is the president of this Brgie, Biafran government in exile, and replaced it with himself without any of the saying that somebody brought amendment to my attention, saying that surprisingly last month.
Yeram, she says surprisingly last month, make una hear the lie here. Last month, surprisingly last month, which is month of June. 9, they bring the thing, come give her, according to her, where we say they did not bring anything to her. She's the one that went and brought this document out. And she said this is last month amendment, but there is nothing like last month amendment. The amendment that you saw there was September 2024, 16 of September 2024. When PM is here, 2024 September. But because they want to do a propaganda, listen to her again. Oh.
Surprisingly, last month, somebody brought amendment to my attention.
Have you seen where the lies has taken her to? Surprisingly, last month. Last month is the month of June or May. Surprisingly, last month is the month of June or May. Last month is the month of June or May. But the amendment on the registration document, which they are parading in the media, was done in September. With PM being here. But they decided to go and bring out this document now to come and use it to do this, their propaganda. And she's telling you it is last month. Whereas there's nothing like last month, it is September 16, 2024. Now they see the lies and the propagandas, what they had to bring up all together so that they can give a dog a bad name. Okay? Listen to her.
In there for him as a secretary. It's a fraud. I don't even know. Without my knowledge,
Wait.
that nobody in the organization knew that this kind of amendment took place.
Can you hear the lies? That nobody knew. Whereas this is amendment that happened when PM was here. In September 2024. According to the document that they brought out, September 2024. But she's here to lie and say it is last month of June.
So right now, Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra.
Can you imagine?
And me, as a Zion secretary, he's secretary that I don't even know.
Nayeram, he say Okechukwu Nkere is now the president of Biafra. One misinformation and one lie. Now you say you are the secretary and you don't know. But in the beginning of this video, you open your mouth and say you were part of this registration document. And you said you were the secretary. Now you see, come back and say you don't know. How many lies will you cook up for yourself?
Without my knowledge, I did not know. He did not inform me. He wrote my name in there for him as a secretary.
Oh, okay, Okechukwu Nkere wrote your name as secretary. For document that you said you were 5 people in the document when it was constituted. And you have been in the document. And you are still the person that told us that amendment was made before. That means you still remain in the document, you know everything. And now you're the one that is still telling us that, okay, Okechukwu Nkere put your name and you don't know without your knowledge. How all these lies they add up for ourselves where they listen to these people?
It's a fraud.
It's a fraud.
It is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable
that this will happen.
Wow.
In our Biafra that we are trying to get our freedom. So we're going back to Nigeria. This is exactly what Nigeria does. Exactly. And this takes me to the account too. Now I know why Ogechukwu Nkere has made himself the sole owner of Biafra's account.
See her here. She's even crying in the comment section. Ruby Daddy is in the comment section and she's crying. And she said, Sonny, you are a bloody liar. I did not know till someone brought it to my attention. Biafrans are there to respond to you. You did not know registration document that has been in the system. And you say you did not know, but from beginning you said you are part of the people in the document. You say you are part of the people in the document. And then here you come to tell me it's okay that do this, it's okay that do this. Are you not the one that is telling us that amendment was made before? That means you are still part of the document. Oh, you are part of the document and you know everything that is happening. How do you know when amendment is done? How did you know when amendment was done? How do you know the date that amendment was done? Because you want to do propaganda now. You come here now. Are you supposed to have brought this document to the public to come and use it for your propaganda? If you were so protecting the PM, will you have brought this document to the media? When you know that bringing this document to the media is bad, because this is our registration document. And it is not everybody's name that should be brought to the media. Not everything in this document should be brought to the media. But you claim you love PM. But you went to go and bring this kind of document to the media. And it is dated on the document that the changes was done on 16th of September 2024 when PM is here. But you are coming to lie to Biafran people that it is 1 month, last month. You are telling people it is last month. You are lying and saying that it is last month. When you were making this video, did you know what you were saying? God was exposing you. And you sat down in this video to tell people that Oge has made himself the president of Biafra now, that is now the president of Biafra. President of Biafra. Because he is president resident agent on the registration document. So that makes him the president of Biafra. Chai! A whole minister of education. You don't know what it means to be registration document and Biafra charter and then the president of a nation. And you are telling people that Chai Ogengere being the president resident agent on the document, that he is now the president of Biafra. Is this how your Ministry of Education will be educating Biafrans? Go ahead now. Biafrans are in the comment section to respond to you. Are you supposed to have brought this document because you are part of the registration? Are you supposed to have brought it to the public? If there is anything that you should have protected, it is this registration document. Whether you are inside of it or not, because anybody that is inside of this documentation or registration have access to get some information that everybody cannot get. Because it is not every information that somebody like me that is not in the registration that can have access to. No, not every information there. But you that have access to it, the same, oh, you say, okay, Ngere has paid me off. You see how useless you are. Do you think that Sonny is somebody that you can pay off? When you were in the cabinet meeting with PM and the entire cabinet, how many times has PM said they should buy laptop for me and the entire media team, and then I rejected it? How many times has PM said it? I rejected it and I said no. I have been sacrificing on my own to support Biafra with my broadcast and everything. Nobody paid anything to me. Nobody buy anything to me. I will continue like that and even discourage that the media team should not be given so that it will not be as if they are being compensated, so that they will count it as their sacrifice. That happened in cabinet meetings several times. By that time, you did not tell PM that he is telling the cabinet to start paying me, right? It's now that you have gone overboard. I am here to bring things in order. You're coming to tell me that, okay, Chukwunkere paid me off. Do I look like someone that somebody can pay off for Biafra? Even when PM recommended that some people that cannot get to Finland with their money, that the government should pay their ticket, what did I do? I told PM, for the media team, anybody that wants can go with it. But me, I rejected it. Because I knew that a time like this will come when people like you will open your mouth in the comment section and be telling me that, okay, Chukwunkere paid me off. Had it been I had collected that offer from PM, you would have come here now and said, PM paid me off. But every other person's Ajareo, Ugo 247, and other people that were able to make it to the convention in my department, I told PM to approve that option, that help for them. But I said myself, no. I bought my ticket with my money. The ticket to the convention, I paid it. Every other person in the cabinet, they did not pay. In my department, I paid my own, and then I brought the ticket. I collected it with my hand since April. My ticket to the convention of the flight ticket, I paid it. I bought it myself until when they turned my visa down. I had to go and then reclaim half of my money, and I lost the rest of the money. Do you think that I'm somebody that you can pay? Have I ever called you, Ruby, to ask you for money? That you're here in the comment section telling me, okay, Chukwunkere paid you off. You are doing the job you are paid for. Do your job. He will fire you. Do your job. Don't you see how silly you're sounding in the comment section? Sonny is not somebody that you can push over. Sonny is not somebody that you can buy with money. So go and have a rethink. Go and ask all those people that will call you and beg for money, and when you give them money, they will rush to do one or two things for you. It's not Sonny. Check all the account that I am using. Check YouTube. Check Facebook. Check Twitter. Can you see monetization on it? I am not here for money. I don't monetize platform. Not because I have and I can take care of myself, but no, I'm not here for that monetary value. I'm not here for that gain. Because some people, when they do broadcast, when they do anything, they have to check how much is coming into their YouTube account so that they can make money, and Facebook. So if YouTube bring down or Facebook bring down any of the account, they start crying. How many of my YouTube account has YouTube brought down? I open another one. I don't beg for money, madam. Okay? So if you cannot reason and call yourself Minister of Education, you don't know what it means to be a registered agent, and you don't know what it means to be a president of a nation or country, then go and ask bigger professors to educate you. Okay, pay me. Child. No, Prime Minister pay me. It's not okay that pay me. Say that it is Prime Minister that pay me. Nonsense. Look at you disgracing yourself. Look at you disgracing yourself. You are disgracing yourself here. You are disgracing yourself here. Telling people that somebody being a registered agent and a president on the document, that person now is the president of a country. Chai! And you call yourself Adazion, you say you are Minister of Education.
Different people, you all need to listen. There's never a time this is done anywhere in the world. For one person making himself a president,
Hoi!
being the...
Can you listen to her? One person making himself a president. Who made himself president? When we have not gotten Biafra, you're talking of president. So within your four walls of your house, you have already seen president now. When you have not liberated Biafra land, you have not gotten Biafra yet, you're talking of president. Prime Minister is just the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, not the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, which we have not restored yet or achieved yet. And you are here deceiving people and telling people that Nkere is already in the United States of Biafra and is the president of the United States of Biafra. What kind of misinformation is coming from your mouth?
finance minister. Please, Biafrans.
Oh, you say he is finance minister, and then you also add another name and say he's president. Now, let me ask you, what is Ruben Nadi? What office do you hold? And how many offices do you hold in Biafran government? And what office does Chioma hold? How many offices does Choma hold? Choma has 3 different ministers. Choma is minister in 3 different departments, whether 3 or 4 self. Obi also have office in whether 2 or 3 departments as minister or deputy minister. And then Joy Ruby also have ministerial position in whether 2 or 3 departments. Are you talking about that? You're not talking about that. Oh, is finance minister on? That is the topic of the day because you just came to disgrace yourself. You came to disgrace yourself. When you people were doing election and then APM came out to be the APM, that time when I don't remember say he is the finance minister and that he will be the APM. That time, you people were clapping for him. Okay, Nkere, finance minister, now the new elected APM. But now that you people did not succeed in making him your puppet to turn his brain like an electric bulb and football, it is now you're coming to say he is finance minister, he is president, he is defense minister, he is foreign affairs minister, he is this, he is that. Why are you not talking about Professor Choma and Okoma and Joy Irobi and Obi from Europe, who have 3 ministerial positions, 2 ministerial positions? Okenkere only has 1 ministerial position. That is what? Minister of Finance. Finish. Any other position that he has there is just acting prime minister. It's not the prime minister. It's just acting that office so that the gap will not be there in government. It's just acting, and it is temporary. PM comes out tomorrow, he relinquished that place because he said, PM, I was just acting. You are back, take your office. His position, his ministry, he will go back to his finance ministry. But you're here deceiving yourself and deceiving the audience. This is how you people go to the media to deceive people from A to Z. It's better you people don't come to the media to talk again, because anytime you come to talk, you're deceiving yourself and disgracing yourselves.
We have problem. We have a big problem.
And that big problem is problem of what? Hatred, backstabbing, deceit. Where una they hate on ourselves. Now be the big problem we una get. The same Oge that you people were singing his praises all this while now, because he has refused to allow you people to control account and to control homeland and to control defense. He has become a problem. Hello, Mero. Continue crying.
Especially forging my name.
Forging your name. Look at you. Who forged your
as
name?
his secretary.
Without
me knowing it.
But you open your mouth and say you were in the document right from the beginning of time. You were part of this creation of this document. You say you were 5 people. You say amendment was made before. You tell us the date that the amendment was made. If you were not there, if you did not have a position there, if you did not have a role, how will you know when these decisions were made on the document? And here now, you want to use this to blackmail somebody. And you're not even able to tell the truth. You say it happened last month, which was June. Whereas the document that you brought to deceive all the gullibles is dated 16 September 2024 to tell you that your lie no carry water. 16 September 2024 happens to be when PM was here. When PM was here, everybody should look at this document again. When PM was here was 16th of September 2024. And you are here to lie to people. All of you should look at this thing here now and see. This is 16th of September 2024. PM is here when this thing is available. But they are here to lie and say it happened last month, June, so that they can use it to create panic and to cause confusion everywhere.
I am saddened.
Continue to sad.
Knowing that somebody will use my name in a situation like this. Biafra is not a small thing. It's not an organization that is family thing. This is a nation we're talking about. And
this is a nation we are talking about. And how did Oge become president of Biafra? How did Oge become president of Biafra? It is straight from your mouth that you open your mouth and say, Oge now is the president of Biafra. When we have not gotten Biafra, you have just promoted Oge to be the president of Biafra. You promoted Oge to be the president of Biafra without him making himself the president. We projected and made it that our Onyendu is the president of Biafra. But you are now here. lying to Biafrans that Okechukwu Nkere has removed Onyendu as the president of Biafra and then put himself. Where is the Biafra? Where is the Biafra that we have achieved yet? Where is the sovereign nation of Biafra that you now say, Okechukwu Nkere is now the president of Biafra? When they lie, the lie, they smell. The lie smells so bad. You say, okay, Okechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra. Now, since I have come to see that the level of itiboriboness is too much here, now I want to bring something to the screen. Because they tell you that Okechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra. Chai! Hello, Mero. What a shame. And you call yourself Minister of Education of Biafra. Now, I want everybody to look at what I put on the screen now. You see, they are using the registration document of Biafra Republic Government in Exile to deceive all of you as a legal entity. Now, I am bringing the registration document of Biafra Lizen Cabo Verde now. I want to explain something to all of you so that when you are listening to all these liars, you know where to push them to. This is the document of registration of the Biafra Lizen Cabo Verde, which is almost like the same thing everywhere that you want to register any legal entity. Yes. Here now, you see that this was dated in 2024. Dia 25 de mês de agosto de ano de 2024. That is 25 day of August of 2024. This was when we processed our registration. And then you now see the time, 14:30 hours. And here now is telling you the headquarter or the office or location where we want our Biafra license office to be. And then it went on to explain to you that we have 2 points, the organ of registration and the integral status of the legal entity. This thing now went on to explain that we have a president who stands as the head of this document, and this president must be a resident agent in Cabo Verde. Must be a resident agent in Cabo Verde. So for you to sign this document as the president in this document, you must be the resident agent in Cabo Verde. Now it comes down to explain to you, this is the Conselho Directivo, telling you all the people and different sections, the executive body, the General Assembly, the Fiscal Assembly in this document. Now, I have covered the names of these people because their names are not supposed to be out. But I want to explain something to you. Here we have our president on this document. Here is the president. His name is here. I covered the name. We have the vice president on this very document. The name is here. I covered it. We have the treasurer on this very document. I covered it. We also have the secretary. I covered the name, but you can still see OB here. Then we also have the PRO. I covered the name. And in this PRO, so that you see here, which I covered the name, I am the one here. It's my name that is here as the PRO. Then coming down here, who signs this document at the end of the day is still the president. The president signed again this document that you see here. What do you see here now? Biafra Lizen Cabo Verde. Did you now see president here? Does this president indication on this document makes this person the president of Biafra? Does this president in this document make this person to remove prime minister as the prime minister of Biafra? Does this president in this document of registration remove the head of state of Biafra? Does this document, this precedent on this document now, does it change who is our prime minister? This is just the part of this document that is called the ATA. Now, when you bring the entire document that explain what the entire document consists of, you will see how it will explain what Biafra Republic government in Israel is all about. It will explain that the leader of this government is the prime minister. When you bring the part of this document that is called a statute, that is where contains every hidden information. There now you will see that the president of this country, this nation, the name will be there. The prime minister of this country or this nation will be there. Everything will be explained and you will see it all. Nobody changed the prime minister of this country. Nobody changed the president of the country. This is just precedent on the registration document. The registration agent of the country where you are. You can be addressed as director. You can be addressed as president. You can be addressed as resident agent. These are the terminologies that are being used. But I wonder how people come to deceive themselves so much. And they decided to deceive the entire people because they think that everybody are foolish. Look at this other idiot. This other idiot here say Sonny, license office and BRGI are two different things. Chai! Stop deceiving people. Do you see how foolish you are? You are foolish like this because you don't know that it is the same Biafra license document that we need to back up the registration of this Biafra license. The same BRGIE document that we needed to back up this Biafra license document registration in this country. You don't know because you are foolish. Can Biafra license stand without having headquarters as BRGIE? Who are you licensed to? Who are you licensed to? Who are you licensed to? Are you licensed to your big head? Itiboribo. You are licensed to that Biafra Republic government in exile headquarters in America. That is what the statute that I'm telling you contains. In that statute, it will explain to you that this act is bringing the people of Biafra together and they are under one governing body, and that is the Biafra Republic government in Israel, registered in America. And it is from all those documents now that all these licenses are liaising on. So somebody will come to deceive all of you and say that a resident president agent on the registration document is the president of a country. And you listen to her, she says she is a minister of education. Is this how to educate Biafrans? That someone that is a resident agent on a registration document, who can either be called a president, a director, or a resident agent, you now say that person is the president of a country. So you're telling us that Biafra, being a country, is registered in America. Biafra, being a country, is registered in America. And Biafra is inside the Department of Justice of America. So you now go and register Biafra inside America. So Biafra becomes a property of America. Then the president that you say that is the president of Biafra, he is owned by America. He does not have sovereignty. He cannot speak for himself. So is Biafra now a property of America? Chai! Minister of Education. Minister of Education. Minister of Education. Chai! Okay, I salute all Biafrans. And I believe it's been educating. So take time to watch step by step of this video. Take time to watch. Forward it to where I start analyzing. I think that is at minute 24. That is where I started bringing all the points one after another. Take your time, watch it all through, and you will get the food that you wanted. I was told to come and quench the fire in the media. I have come. I have quenched. If you raise your head again, I will give you kum. Allow APM to do the work that Biafrans gave to him. Allow me, Sonny, to do the work that Biafrans gave to me. Allow me to do the work that PM gave to me. Allow BDF to do the work that Biafrans gave to them. Stop disturbing us. If you all were just focusing on your different departments and doing what you have to do and bringing one or two to the table without going to go and start attacking the finance, deciding the bank account, and you want to take over the bank, you want to control, you want to know how much comes into the account and how much goes out and how it is being used. You want to know what is happening in the homeland. You want to control, you want to know what is happening in defense. If you guys had stayed away from all these things, all this wouldn't have come upon you. But as you heard her talk in that video, she said, only Okenkere is finance minister. Only Okenkere is president. Only Okenkere is a minister of this, minister of that, minister of that. That Okenkere is everything. So it is hatred of Okenkere is this and this and that. But you have Professor Choma, who has 3 different ministerial positions. Three. That is not a topical. You have Joy Irobi, who has more than 2 ministerial positions. That is not a topic. You have Obi, who have more than 2. That is not a topic. Your topic and your hatred and your anger is on APM, because that is where people see is a delicate and intricate office. What he's doing and the assignment he has at hand, all of you want to channel your energy to that side to go and attack her from that side so that everything will be destroyed. Because when you disturb him, he will lose focus. He will not know what to do. He will be making mistakes. Allow him to do his work. Like I said, Biafra Defense Forces in the homeland, they are in charge of the homeland. Nobody in exile controls them. Nobody in exile takes decision for them. All of you have flawed, Ruben Nadi, with your entire group, you are flawed by writing letter and giving Biafra Defense Forces 72 hours to go and overturn their policies. While you are enjoying your big foam in America, Biafra Defense Forces are in the bushes protecting Biafra land, and you are there writing letter and giving them 72 hours. You are making policies for them. You're commanding them. You're giving them directives, whereas your bylaws forbids you from exile to do so. So you quote some part of the bylaws, you decide to act otherwise so that you can be able to destroy what we are doing. Next time, when you guys want to quote bylaws, go and ask the best of teachers to explain to you everything that is inside the bylaws. I salute all Biafrans. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. will be live to address Biafrans. So do not miss it. And let this broadcast of this late night waka everywhere. Make everybody watch them so that they can get the message that they are supposed to get. I salute all of you. Meanwhile, let me explain one other thing before I go, because some people may not know this one. When you hear of committees, let me bring this one to the screen before I go. Now, you see investigative panel. If you look at the screen very well, you see what is on the screen. It says investigative panel. And then it says, the BRGI Conflict Resolution Commission, CRC, was inaugurated on August 2026, 2023 by BRGI Prime Minister, following a mandate by BRGI Cabinet. And then, in the absence of a formal judiciary system, the CRC was charged to act as the de facto judiciary arm of BRG. In that capacity, listen, to resolve conflicts and provide advice to BRGI and Biafra, including the PM. Did you people hear what the work of CRC is? To resolve conflict and provide advice to BRGI and Biafra, including the PM. But these bylaws did not say that it is CRC that will come to be making decisions for the Biafra cabinet. The beginning part where I read made you to know that the decision body, the key decision body making in this government is BRGI cabinet. But what you see now is that CRC is the one coming to make decision for all of you. But they were told that their work is to resolve conflict and then provide advice. Provide advice. But now they are telling you they are the one to make decisions. And they are coming to tell you they are the one to sack the PM office. The person that is acting in his behalf or on his behalf or acting on his stage, they are sacking the person. Did you hear that the CRC was appointed? Did you hear it? Appointed by the Prime Minister. And today, the same Prime Minister that appointed your office is the one that you came to say you are scrapping or sanctioning or sacking or suspending that office. Because when you think that you are suspending APM, you don't know what you're doing. APM is not APM on its own. APM is APM to the office of the Prime Minister. APM is APM to the office of the Prime Minister. APM cannot be APM on its own. APM is APM to the office of the Prime Minister. It's APM to the Prime Minister, as he is not actively in office. The day it comes out, APM will relinquish that office and that staff and give it back to the Oga. Now you stand up, you say you are sanctioning the office. You're sanctioning the office of the PM now. Who appointed you? You. You were not voted, oh. You were not elected, oh. You were appointed just to resolve conflict within Biafrans. You're now telling Biafran people. And then when it was time for us to conduct election, we say CRC, you are saddled with the responsibility of conducting this election. And now you don't enter on our head on a thing say now be the people who make PM. And I'll be the people who make APM. You don't make them. It was just electoral body. Electoral body can be constituted at any time to conduct election. As I am here now, I can happen to be among the electoral body, and I will be told, you and this person and this person and this person, you people will be in this committee. This committee will be the electoral body. You will conduct the election. You will conduct the interview. You will listen to the resumes of the people that will come in to veg for this or to apply for this very position in this ministry. Then we will sit down and then review those people's resume, interview them. Does that now make us the people that make them to become the ministers or the president? No. We were just a electoral commission that was set up. But you people are now telling Biafrans that CRC, you are the one, you are the one that make a APM. Chai! What kind of mentality and pronunciation that comes from our mouth? Too bad. Now, this idiot here that call himself Chim Obunike, he says Sonny Barawa is agent of Nigerian government. Yes, thank you because it is the same nomenclature that you gave my prime minister. You called my prime minister agent of Nigerian government. So if you called him and then you did not kill him, that means I also accept it. Yes, call me because you called my prime minister Nigerian agent. So you can call me, no problem. You can also call my acting prime minister as well. Call him. Any name that you called prime minister before, you can call us, no problem. Call us, call us, call us, call us, call us Nigerian agent. Call us and tell us that we are the one that even kidnapped Onyendu. The same way that you said the prime minister is the one that did it. Yes, tell us that we are the one that kidnapped prime minister also and lock him up. The same way you people said it's prime minister that did it to Onyendu. So you can tell us, call us any name now. We don't care. Yes, doesn't move us. So it's a pity. Please, if you did not get the dissection of this very broadcast very well, try to go round and round again and watch it so that you can be able to explain to people. So that when they come and say they are following bylaws, you can be able to explain the bylaws for them. Explain the bylaws for them. Explain. Explain. All right. I salute all of you. Don't miss 8 p.m.'s press briefing tomorrow. Honorable Eunice, I can see you there. Roller coaster, I can see you. Chiem Obunike, I can see you. Since you are there disgracing yourself, but I see you with your idiosyncrasy. Chiem Obunike. Uche Ifebi, I see you. Who again? Salvation, I see you. Chinyere Obunefe, I see you. Akuta Choma, I see you. Even you, Ruben Nadi, that came to the comment section to disgrace yourself, I see you also. But next time, don't come and disgrace yourself like that. I respect all of you. But when you bring yourself down to the point of allowing hatred to eat you up, you will disgrace yourself to Biafrans. Have I ever insulted you before? No. Have I ever talked down on you before? No. But when you came out here to start lying in the comment section, you started calling me names that I am collecting money from Ogenkere, which is the same thing that all of you were telling Prime Minister now. All of you have told Prime Minister all these things before, that is collecting money from Nigerian government. If some of you have forgotten, inside the cabinet of BRGI, somebody was accusing Prime Minister of collecting over $150-something million from Nigerian government to stop Biafra. They said he is the one that collected money to betray Onyendu. This was in the cabinet of BRGIU, the people that were working with us. And then we grilled this person. We stayed inside the meeting for over 3 hours. We said the person should bring all the evidences. The person could not present any evidence. What the person successfully concluded was that she was seeing vision, that it was spiritual vision. But now we say bring substantial evidence. You cannot bring anything. So your vision is a blind vision. So I want everybody to respect themselves. And so that you see here is not a pushover. I respect people, but I am not afraid of anybody. That is why you cannot use money to brainwash me or to buy me. Mbano. If you give me super chat, I collect. Yes. Because I don't beg you for the super chat. Do you see me? Do you see any button available on my platform so that I can give me super chat? No. It is you that will reach out to me and say you want to support me or appreciate me for the good work I'm doing. When you ask for my PayPal, I will give you. So if you give me super chat, I will collect. And did I come and beg you for it? No. So if you think that maybe you give me super chat and then I did not beg you for it, the same way that all of you have been giving our prime minister super chat from the beginning of time. So tomorrow when our prime minister scold you and say you have done something bad, that time now you say prime minister has been paid by Nigerian government, that is a Nigerian agent, because he has scolded you for the bad thing that you are doing. Hey, hello, Mero. So make una turn the table around for good, oh, not for bad. Because me as I dey here, eh? Me as I dey here, nobody will destroy what Prime Minister has suffered for. Yes. Where he is now, he does not know what all of you are doing. But I am here to make sure I cut your legs. Cut your legs. You see, accountability group, all of you should go and lock yourself inside, though, because you cannot get accountability of this defense or this finance. You go nowhere. We don't leave the Biafra website for now. Make una chop them like biscuit. Chop them like biscuit for the meantime. And we have come up with a new website. That means you cannot stop Biafra. We continue to move. So go and share the Biafra website with all of you. Share it with Ruben Nadi, Azubike, Chioma, Okeoma, Joy Robi, Obi from Europe, Minister Emma, Ajare, and Dr. Sam. Share the website. Share it into pieces. All of you should be eating it like biscuit. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it like biscuit. Eat it like biscuit. Eat it like biscuit. While we have brought out another new one to use. When we are back to come and get that other website, that old one, una go hear we. We are waiting for you people to enter another pit that is very deep, deeper than Ngozi Horn. Yes. So, Biafrans, remember the new website. That is where you have to go and make your donations. Yes. And remember our protest to our leaders that is coming up in Washington, D.C. If you are a Biafran and you're in America, it is time you find yourself in Washington, D.C. to be part of this great event. Yes. The time is long. This time is long and it is still far, and it is still till 25th of July. So please prepare ahead, prepare ahead, prepare ahead, and then make sure you make it. Okay? Don't stay out of it. Okay? All right. I salute all of you and see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. They will from here.